Okay, a good example is like if people who like what Star Wars, Star Trek, call them what, Trekkies or something like that. Like so, if you go to a convention of that, then you're gonna get all the same type of people. You know what I mean? Not all in general, but what I'm saying is they have something in common already. The fact of even going to a RiFF RAFF concert. So it's not just about music. It's more like it's not a movement or nothing like that. It's just a different way of thinking. You know, and if you're in that realm, then you understand the neon vibes, and if you don't, it's cool. You don't have to go to my concert. You can go to some other bullshit. It don't matter, I don't care. I'm not going to impress people and sing word for word of my songs. I'm going there to party, so when I show up at your city, I'm there to drink and party and and if you're there to watch a stage play, then go somewhere else and go down the street and to some arena or something. I don't know, I'm not at that level yet. I'm very proud of the album. Me and Diplo and Mad Decent, we put together the best album of my career so far. This is gonna be my first debut album. And until my album drops, my career hasn't started yet. So I'm anxious to, you know, get the Versace ball rolling. Get things changing, cause right now, I mean, I'm still doing me. I haven't dropped a real album in the stores, so I'm not classified as a real boy. I'm not classified as a real artist. Until you drop an album and it's in the stores, and you see that glow-in-the-dark neon case with a fold-out Jody High Roller poster, until you see that in Walmart, Target, Best Buy, I'm not a real artist. That's fine. I'll accept that. I could take that from the haters. Like, oh, he hasn't done nothing yet. I haven't. I haven't done nothing yet. I've always been a game time player. It's like this. If you have a college professor explaining all this, let's say it's an algebra or something. I don't know what the they do in college. I don't with college. I with college students, but I don't with going to college and the waking up and the getting up at 6 in the morning and shoveling snow so you can get your car to North Dakota University or something. I can't do all that. I'm either 100% or 0%. If I really like something, I'm going all the way in on it. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give 100%. But that doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. I'm not doing it for you. Now, if there might be a time where I'm just, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to go just take Jody Husky and just go to mountains and go camping and eat pork and beans out of a can. I don't even have a can open. I might just get a rock and just just scrape it until it breaks a little edge off, and then I just stab the can until it opens and the juice drips out, and then I rip it with my hands. I cut my fingers a little bit, and then I just pour the pork and beans on my mouth. And then Joey's like, you should have put it on the fire first. Then we'll heat it up with the fire, and then another pork and beans, the can explodes. That type of shit. But I don't have to do all that. If I want to, I can though. And I think I put myself in a position I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. Can you imagine if when I was, let's say, at the same tender age that Lil Wayne blew up, that he got scooped by Baby and was in tour bus and had somebody over your shoulder. Now that was the perfect artist to do that, because like somebody like that at a young age, can you imagine if it was me at that age? You know, let's say you have two twin girls. It's two twin daughters. They're both, you know, growing up beautiful. You take one and you put her out in the middle of nowhere and you drop off and you're like, hey, go make your way. Go make your way. I'll see where you're at in 10 years. And the other one, it's Donald Trump's daughter. She's being catered to. We're gonna, you want caviar? Take out all the cashews from my toffee popcorn mix. The other girl, she doesn't even want to do music now. She's over there being a stripper or something. Or she's a prostitute now, you know? And then 10 years later, they meet back up. Those are gonna be two different attitudes, two different mindsets, you know what I mean? But they were twins though. They were like the exact same person. You know what I mean? Today, music world is not what it was 10 years ago. It's not Motown or something. You're like, hey, it's not, hey, I see something and you have the potential to be very, very lucrative for our company. It's a Versace Libra scale. You want more promotion, more radio play, more TV time, more da-da-da, we're taking more of your money. That's gonna cost you. So now you're getting 20% of your money, but you're out there. or you want to keep this side and you're independent, you're da-da-da, but you don't have radio play. You have to find some type of home base where it's a label or a situation with a lot of good connects that'll put you in a place where you need to be or want to be. It's not a competition with somebody else, because there is no other RiFF RAFF. There's no other Jody High Roller. You know, there might be people who you're subliminally seeing do numerous things that are kind of similar to what I'm doing, and maybe they'll proceed to keep doing that, hoping that they can covet that style, but it's not happening. And I don't even have to point out anymore. I mean, I have one of the biggest actors who played me in a movie and then tried, that alone. And remind you, I'm not an artist, but I'm not an artist yet. You know, I've never seen anything like it. I don't have to talk to him. He owes me a lot. But I'm not mad or nothing like that. I'm not like, oh, give me this. I f around with it. I play around with it. But he doesn't owe me anything. But he owes me a lot. I don't hold grudge on anything really. If he wants to go do Spring Breakers too, I'm available. He has my number. You know. But there's a lot of shady people. Actions speak louder than words, and that's always. So when you're dealing with anybody or anything, or dealing with money, or dealing with it, if somebody wants to make something happen, they'll make it happen. Especially somebody with some money, they'll make it happen. If Barack Obama wanted to see me right now, he'd call me and say, I have a private jet coming to New York right now to come get you, and I'm gonna give you $500,000 for a meeting right now. I'll see you at lunch, Obama. I mean, Stand By Me is a pretty good song. It's a pretty cool song. Think of like moon glistening off the river and you're just walking with a special somebody. And you just don't know where to go, but the creek just keeps on whistling. And you're just moving along through the mountains. That. I'm going to. It's not really that. It's just, I don't know. I don't talk about everything because I don't feel like it's everybody's business. It's not relevant to people. There's people who is concerned, and there's people who are interested. The people who are concerned are your close friends and family, you know? The people who are interested, they can use that image for anything. They'll take that, well, you did this, well, you da-da-da, well, this happened. Hey, remember when you did this? I remember when you said this, when you said that? The way I do it, I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, cause there's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm telling people about I'm on a TV show telling people how to make Cinnamon Toast Crunch chocolate chip peanut butter cookies, all right? And then somebody out of the blue says, hey, what kind of car do you drive? For that scenario, that's irrelevant, you know what I mean? I'm talking about these cookies right now, and they're very important cookies, you know? I don't like people trying to take my information and turn it into ammunition against us for us. No. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. So when you tiptoeing in one's Jordans, I bet you ain't even seen them. These are for tiptoeing in one's Jordans. You hear that? You see that down there? You see that little sugar bell? Okay? Tiptoeing in the Jordans. When you tiptoeing in Jordans, I mean you got some new Jordans and you don't want to f them up, so you just tiptoeing them because you don't have to clean them up later. Tiptoeing in Jordans, you know? It is pretty dirty city. It's all. I always get sick out here. Like, gotta stay inside. Go from limo, cover mouth, hotel door open, elevator, upstairs, order sushi. Make sure it's covered. If they come up with uncovered sushi, it's a no-go. You don't want to fly a fly on top of your shrimp tempura like, oh, don't worry about that. It's just, here, do you want me to taste it? Don't touch my sushi, please. Can you not touch it before I eat it? I didn't even dip it in the teriyaki sauce yet. That. I'm gonna drop a video every month. Boom, 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 big videos. Till June 1st of next year. Then on June 1st next year, guess what? Next album. Peach Panther. June, probably June 1st or some 2015. Peach Panther. Where did I get the name? That's the question. I pulled it down from the galaxies of Orion's belt. He has a belt on here. Thanks, Orion's belt. I'll see you next year, 2015. I know. And then Peach Panther. This year, all Aquaberry stuff, you know. Next year, Peach Diamonds. They haven't even came out yet. Peach Diamonds? Really?